Hey everyone, just getting everything started. Doing some leveling on Olvia through quests while I still have time on the Olvia servers from coming back. Just making sure all my levels are good. And I'm hopping in Discord. So I am currently on the Musa. And I've tagged him. So he has all my gear from the Zerker. Not that I need it for the stuff, but ooh. See, I still need to trying to get used to his movement. This is a chest? Like an actual chest? It is. I don't think I have any keys though. You know what? I got keys on the mark. Just need one. Thank you. There we go. Get a gold bar. Get it done. All right. They want me to check for a wagon. Side strafing is a bit strange for me. Did I already find the wagon? I guess I... Wait, what's this one? The Mustang. So it's equipment. Okay. Don't see any of those. Oh, you crazy guy, you. Oh, I guess that was his ultimate. I did not mean to use that. Dude. What does she want me to do yet? Wish you won't do. Something about a wagon, but I'm a bit confused on that one. So, we'll see if I can find it after I get this. Where's the do that? No. It's not there. Just got a path back. Move on. And this one. Hey. Oh, welcome to the ban list, jerk. Filtering. Why am I still red? Please don't tell me I've got issues again today. Doing the speed test. There are no issues. OBS, why are you telling me it's red? I think you're in it. Welcome to the ban list. That's not the quest. What is the one that she gave? This is the one she gave me. Wagon near the monastery. Wagon driving by in front of the monastery. Look around. Okay, so I gotta find the flag. Come on. Where's this wagon? Must be down further. I don't see a wagon, lady. Is the wagon? This is. No, it's she wanted to. Hold this. so we're going to Baragi Den next. I need horse. Slowly making my money back from my rage enhancing. All right, so Baragi Den. Let's go from there. I had just gone through Blue Whale. Got disconnected. Beep 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 boop boo. The goal here is to get most of my characters that I actually think I might play at some point, but I don't know, to level 61 while I still have access to the Olvia server. I'm not sure how the Olvia server affects questing combat XP, but I mean, in general, they give you additional XP or additional combat XP, so I don't know. So I learned something today from Mr. Evil Do Us Harm, and that was that you can tell which quests are going to give you gold combat experience by whether they have not much, just questing some of my other characters up to level 61.
Let me that video you posted. It seemed a little technical and tedious.
Which one?
About the book and having to specific quests in a specific way.
It's not so much specific quests in a specific way. He just lays them out so that you can easily find them. That it's essentially when you're running around looking at all the quest icons over people's heads, if it has a solid gold outline around it, then it's going to give you combat XP for quest reward. So those are the ones that you want to do, and he's just kind of like showing you the most like efficient way to find them. But I mean, I got 2 characters to 61 so far from doing it, and I'm working on the third. I mean, it didn't take long. I mean, it went pretty fast, but you do have to have that book. That's pretty important. But you probably want to get it as soon as possible after hitting your 50s-ish anyway, because it's just going to, like, anytime you turn in a quest, it's going to give you 30% more XP for combat experience. So,
right.
Let's see. I have too many quests.
So I had some of those scrolls that give you 300% XP.
Now yeah.
Now I can't find them.
Did you put? They might be in your Pearl inventory.
I moved them to the bank. Now I'm trying to move them back. Unless I've already moved them in here. I've really got to knock this main quest out. This 45 slots is just brutal.
Yeah. It is quite brutal not having all the expansion. Now, have you done the quest to open up your family inventory? Like, do you have a third tab when you're in your inventory that says family? So you have inventory, Pearl, and then family?
No.
Or no? Okay. So I don't know what point or who gives it to you. It might be under suggested, but you get a family inventory. It's not a lot, but it lets you put things like those scrolls and stuff in there that will basically be accessible to every character no matter where you are. So like I put pet food in there. I put my scrolls in there. Sometimes I put potions. I put the Ilian's blessings in there so that all my characters have access to them. Stuff like that. But it is very limited in space and in weight that you can put in it. So it's not, I mean, it's somewhat useful. It's not like you gotta have it type useful, but.
So these low-level quests that I'm having to go back and catch up for, I won't get almost any XP for them?
Well, I mean, and you don't really get a whole lot of combat XP for doing quests in general. They're more for the utility, like you're getting those bag slots and stuff.
It's strange that they did it that way, because that's where you're really learning about the lore of the game and everything.
Yeah. I mean, you do get some. Obviously, you get more if you would have that Chenga tome, but like I just watched that Evil Deus Harm. He had he kind of explained the most efficient way to level, not just questing, but just in general from 1 to 60. And if you have that Chenga tome, it helps a lot because you can basically do all the main quest line from level 1 up to when you get to Heidel. and then you essentially, once you get to Heidel, you go out and grind mobs, and do story quests in certain areas until you get to a certain level. Then you go back to Heidel and work through the quest line. And apparently it's more efficient that way, but I don't know. I never did it that way, so all these guys aren't even close to that. I'm having to go back. Like I'm over at the bandits outside of Heidel doing story quests. But I mean, I've gotten 50% XP so far, just in a couple hours.
Yeah, I just gotta get comfortable using this dude's abilities first.
Yeah, it is. And I actually I brought my ninja back from Shakatu so I could see if I could remember how to play him too, so maybe I could help you. I just started working on this guy first, but I can always switch and tag the ninja instead. They extended that tagging event to February, so I basically can copy my Berserker's gear onto any of my characters and level them.
Cool. Well, I feel like the archer and the ninja are nice because they're different.
Yeah, I had my archer and my berserker tagged initially, and I just re-tagged this guy so that he would have gear so I could quest.
I definitely need to learn how to use these grabs.
Yes, yeah, they're a vital part of the archer.
Well, I'm on the ninja right now.
I mean the ninja, yeah.
It sure was frustrating when he was doing it to me.
It is.
It was
It's
like
horrible
really,
fighting a ninja.
probably like 70% of the fight I was on the ground getting stomped on.
Yeah, I remember one time Maya and I were in Heidel just sparring, and a ninja came in, and you can be attacked by anybody when you're in the sparring arena. You're flagged. Period.
Yeah.
And he came in and he just completely destroyed both of us. And he was just all over the fucking place. You couldn't grab him, and when you would get close enough to him, you'd throw your ass on the ground.
Yeah.
It was just ridiculous.
Three spirits have awoken. The dim.
Oh, did Dim Tree Spirit spawn?
It just popped up on my screen.
He will kick your ass. Guaranteed. He's still, like, even with incredible gear, still gives me a hard time. He's got these knockdowns that it's like constant. What is it? They rehooked on tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He's
said he
always-
created a second account that's just free to play. He's been working on that one.
Why?
I have no idea. I don't understand that either. That sounds like pure hell to me. But he's been
I mean, if he's just enjoying it for the purity of it, whatever floats his
Yeah.
boat.
yeah, that just
He's
doesn't
always been
sound
one of those
fun.
people that likes that grindy stuff, though. I mean, I enjoy it when we're sticking together and we're being effective.
Yeah.
But there's certain things that frustrate me, like feeling like you're constantly behind everybody on gear and crew experience. Having to guess where the battle's going to go at the beginning of the match, and if you choose wrong, you're sitting over there doing nothing and everybody's pissed at you.
Yeah, that's why I like the medium
Or
tanks better.
You
'cause they're a
zerg
little
out
more
in the middle
forgiving.
and die. Like, sometimes
Yes.
Chuck will just do some mind-blowing shit, just like drive right out in the middle of nowhere and get killed in like 30 seconds into the game.
I do that too. I get a little aggressive. It depends on my mood. But the sometimes those will really pay off for you too.
Right.
But I can only take so much losing, and then I gotta walk away for a little bit.
I don't know that I've ever had over a 50% win ratio. I mean, somebody out there's winning
It's
a lot.
tough.
It's just never me.
No, I mean it's tough. I the closest I've got is in the high 40s. I think it's not an easy thing to do.
It really doesn't even make sense because you have no control over that unless you're in a pre-made,
Yeah,
like a big pre-made.
It is really, it comes down to the luck of the draw with who you get for teammates and stuff.
And look how often they match us like 2 levels above us.
Yep.
I don't know. It does seem like I have more fun when I go down to the lower level tanks where people aren't just getting derped left and right.
I like them sometimes. Yeah, I enjoy like tier 5 and up. Tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 are kind of
Yeah. Well, we were playing like 5s and 6s the other day. I enjoyed that.
yeah.
I mean, it is kind of hard to learn anything when you just poke your head out from around the corner and boom, the match is over for you.
Yeah, I think I enjoy skirmishes the most. That's everything else I just kind of tolerate so that I can play the skirmishes. I just wish that we did the tier 10 stuff too.
Well, at least with the skirmishes, you don't have to
yet,
deal with freaking idiots like pushing you out behind your corner so they can get in your spot and shit.
Yeah.
I still mad about that one game. That dude did it to 3 people in like less than 10 seconds.
The EBR? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of a jerk. I mean, he could have just been a really, really, really sucky EBR player and didn't know how to steer, which is highly possible. But because I think he was in the premium, which
at one point when you've rammed 3 people in 10 seconds though and knocked them out and got them shot, you have to do a little inner reflection, you know?
Right?
Like,
Should I really be playing this tank? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's me.
And then he got real butthurt when we called him out on it.
Yeah.
Courtesy buff for everyone from Dan
Oh,
over at
you got
Martis.
a bell?
How do those work? How long do they last?
They last an hour, and it just basically buffs everybody on the server for 100% extra XP. I have a bunch of them. I rarely get to use them because people just are super, super liberal with them. I mean, they usually are popping them just for themselves, and it just so happens that everybody benefits from it, so.
Yeah.
And they give them away to us during certain events and stuff too. But there are people that will go onto the Pearl store and buy them like in boatloads.
Nice.
All right. I think I have finished Barrage.
I am just getting relentlessly trolled by this inventory slot issue. Like, my quest is telling me to chop down trees, and like, sorry, you don't have any space.
What did they want you to chop down trees for? What are you working on?
Get logs by lumbering. It's one of the early quests.
You're not doing one of the ones that have the @ sign on them. Like, not that, but the black spirit symbol on. You're doing like a book quest or a life skill quest. Those you don't have to do.
I go through all the main quest stuff.
Yeah, no, I get what you're doing, and that's kind of the completionist aspect of it. But you don't have to do those. They don't net you anything but like life experience stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're not part of your main quest line. I go back and I usually will do those all as well to get the completionist stuff done, because there are some things that, like, if you decide you're going to be an alchemist or something like that, that you need to go back and do a quest chain to unlock the ability to like process something specific. So they're not bad to do, but they're not
the quest area up here where you have to like jump up and down on that herb machine.
yeah. down to bear now? Huh. Okay. Going down to bear. Actually, let me go back and see if my ninjas finish transporting it. I'll switch to him. I have not done Secession on the ninja either, so I don't know what he plays like Secession. I think my ninja's 59.
Well, it just sucked that I got like 3 shots at it and then it reset.
Yeah, it is very difficult to do that Secession quest at low level with low gear.
I did eventually get him down to like 25% before it reset.
Yeah.
God, you don't have any inventory spots. What the fuck?
The like only the main quest line is going to give you inventory. And actually, have you looked at the suggested section? Like it under the suggested section, there's one there that says Advanced Support Inventory Expansion, and it walks you through all of the inventory expansion quests that you can get. Like this one gives you one, like they all give you 1 or 2 expansion slots to go through them. I forgot about that. That's what I usually go back and do after I've gotten my character up into the 50s or so. Hold jump. Check in. Oh.
I gotta figure out which skill add-ons to use.
Was there a section on that Discord forum, or?
Well, I don't know. It just seemed like this guide is outdated.
The one on the Discord? It could be.
Like it had the old character sheet.
Yeah, I'm about to switch to mine to see.
I see one here, but this is dated January 2019. So that the Ninja Guide is old as fuck. Like they haven't updated.
Maybe much hasn't changed.
Well, we know things have changed because even their like build layout is old.
Yeah.
Some of these gadgets are horribly outdated. Like that one's freaking 4 years old.
Yeah. Untag.
Guy's like, okay, so as far as I can tell from the comments, Ninja Awakening PvE is dog shit.
PvE.
Yeah,
Really?
they say that Awakening is better for PvP. Its Succession is better for PvE, but it says it's still viable for PvP too.
Yeah, I don't remember how many grabs and stuff each one has. It may be down to, maybe it's not grabs, maybe they get more super blocks or guards or something.
Right.
I'm about to see though. It'll transfer this guy to Terra. Run your happy butt to Terra. Man, YouTube is really gonna fix it. I will say that I definitely enjoyed PvE on the Ninja a whole lot more pre-Awakened than I did Awakened, so it's highly possible that that's the case. Did you find some?
Available. I can't find anything logical.
Alright, let me see if I can find some.
This one's from freaking 2019. Like, how? I know it's changed because, like, the effects that you can add to it aren't even the same name anymore.
Yeah, or they have a different value. Alright. Let's see. Video. Guide. Oh, let's see. Oh. PVE add. PVE add. PVP add 7. Try. Ready.
Like, give her some tree sap. I gave her some tree sap. Like, still give her some tree sap. Like, it didn't even acknowledge that I did that.
I sent you some skill add-ons. Those are updated as of December.
Is that pre-secession?
It's Shadow Stomp, Shuriken Malice. It looks like it's potentially secession. But I'm not sure until I gotta switch mine. I did find some on the Ninja Discord.
Why they wouldn't have gated their guide? Because that guide was just posted like in the last week, but it has stuff in it from 2019.
Add-ons, PvP add-on, PvE add-on. See, I think the problem is everybody's playing Ninja Secession PvE, like you said. So I don't really see any Awakened add-ons. Now I see Awakened add-ons for PvP. Let's see. Oh no! That was Awakened. The one I give you was Awakened, and here's this. Oh, you don't have Secession yet, so that's not that big deal. But yeah, so that the one I gave you was Awakened. So you're good there. I need
Secession.
Yeah, and then I have one for Secession as well. There's one for PvE and PvP for Secession. Moon Manager.
That seems
What's up?
give me tree sap like 6 times, and she's like, "Give me tree sap."
Are you exchanging it to her, or how does she have you give it to you? Chat? Through
Yeah.
chat?
Chat.
Which kind of tree sap is it, or does it matter?
Getting it out of pine trees.
But does she specify a certain kind?
Even though it's funny, like whoever made this game doesn't know what a pine tree looks like.
Right? Yeah. They do that for a lot of them. Like sometimes the maple trees look like birch trees. Like, really? Doesn't make any sense. All right. So
Like I wasn't actually getting the tree sap because my inventory was full.
then would have been grayed out. You wouldn't have been able to give it to her. All right. I've copied my gear ninja.
Definitely feel like they need to update the face models to fit everything else. Seems like they updated the landscapes and even the clothes, but
Well, the face models are all based on however you design it.
what do you mean by that?
You're talking about your characters?
NPC face models.
Oh, the NPCs. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Some of them look really outdated.
Chill out all. First one is Shadow Stone.
Get rid of all the non-relevant quests. I don't know. I've got like freaking crazy amount of quests, but half of them I don't even know are useful.
The ones that have that little black spirit symbol on them are the ones that are the important ones.
All the others I get rid of.
Yeah. Now there are some like I think one of them is from the Black Spirits is like worldwide knowledge or something like that, and it's like gain a certain level of energy or something. Like there's some that like if the Black Spirit gives it to you, then they might be like family quests that you just want to hold on to. But for the most part, you can get them all back. There's nothing that if you abandon, you're not going to be able to get back. So, plus 15. Oh, extra damage. 150.
When I try to do this, it summons the Black Spirit, but nothing happens. New adventure. Go to Rupali. Beginning of a new journey. What does the ADV mean versus event?
So ADV is adventurers, Like they're not necessarily important. However, you usually want to do them at some point because they'll have like the inventory expansion. I think the Adventures Naders band is I think that's the adventure one. The ferry one, you want to do that one too.
Lock the ferry.
Huh?
I've never unlocked the ferry stuff.
Yeah, you want to try and do that one because that one you level up your fairy by giving her, crap you don't want, and she'll give you the extra abilities like she'll feed you potions, or like potentially. It all depends on what kind of fairies you get.
So are they kind of like pets?
Kinda, yeah. I usually hide mine, but they all can have different abilities. Some can have more abilities than others, but yeah, they're kind of like a quality of life thing. Not necessary, but definitely make things easier. Seamless attack. Yes. Let's do it. And serpent deception. Plus 4%. All evasion, all actors. Back attack. There we go. I plugged in my skill add-ons for the awaken. I did not see any in there that like healed you. So let me see if any of our abilities just heal us naturally.
Well, I don't take much damage outside of boss.
Oh yeah, so Asura, Shift E, you recover 50% of your max HP and max WP. So that's your heal, Shift E.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep. Let's see what else.
Assuming I've unlocked it, huh?
That's I think that's the very first one. It says you get it at well, I don't even know what you get it at. I think it's one of the ones you get for free. Hey, Azura, it's the very first one on the top left in Awakening, top left corner.
I think it is already.
Yeah, I think it's one they give you. You don't spend any points on it.
So when I go succession, I lose the heal.
I mean, there may be something else that makes up for it. I haven't looked at the normal ones yet. So an invincible. E is your grapple in normal. Okay, so brace, shift space recovers 100 energy and 100 health. So shift space, that's in your normal. Well, that's one I always liked, the beheading. It does a lot of damage. Boss slaughter.
Damn it! No fucking space to accept these items for the quest. Even 5 of my inventory is taken up by gold bars.
Yeah, you can trade those gold bars in at the bank.
I know, I just never remember to do that when I'm in town.
Yeah. Uh, hmm. All right.
It's weird because when I go to O and go to main, it tells me I got to complete Medea before I can do Valencia.
Yes, you do.
How do I start?
Is there a Medea 1 or like level 51 Medea?
Nope. Starts at 56 in my main quest log.
Under the main or ongoing?
Under main.
So what's the first thing you have? Like I've got level
Got one that
56
says My
ninja
Dear
new power.
Brothers.
My
Medea.
dear brother. You I'm probably
It's like sensing progress from the stuff I did on my archer. So that's what's confusing. I
Well,
don't.
yeah, some of them are family-based quests. So yeah, so it will see some of that, but there must be one that you're missing, and it should. So the earliest one you have at the top is level 56 Ninja New Power. Yeah,
Oh, under
that's
main.
the secession thing.
Under
Yeah,
main,
under main.
the top one is special growth, the one I grabbed on accident
Okay.
and can't seem to get rid of. And the number 2 is Ninja New Power, and the number 3
that's
is
a secession. So, and what does it say when you click on the Valencia stuff?
It summons the spirit, but he don't have any quests for me.
And is the first one Valencia to Gahaz Bandit?
Valencia in search of Eastern something.
Okay, so I'm a little bit. How many? When it says Valencia Eastern Sands Kingdom story, what's the numbers? Like zero of
58.
Out of how many?
0 out of 58.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Says I have 56 family quests and 465 character quests.
Do you have the all thing checked on the very bottom? Like all of them are lit up yellow, and the one that looks like a 5-sided die is selected.
No, I didn't. I do now.
Yeah, turn that one on, because that one, if you don't turn that on, you won't see all the quests from the quest givers. And then try talking to the Black Spirit again.
The main quest, the only one he offers me is Ninja Succession. Under the regular quest, let's see. Calmly resonating voice. Awakening, awakening, awakening.
He still has awakening stuff for you?
Yeah. Gifted skill reset, artisans.
Oh, you want to do all those?
Thought I'd already done them.
Did you maybe do them on the other character?
Maybe I'm just turning them in. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
There's no empty slot.
I'm
getting fucking tired of this shit. Like every single quest, and then every quest gets me like, here's 3 things to carry in your inventory. Here's 4 things to carry in your inventory.
Yeah, you don't want to be going to the Valencia yet. You need to get all your main stuff done.
I need to go to a bank first and get all this shit. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty ridiculous that they'll give you a quest that takes up 1/10 of your inventory with just 1 quest.
Well, they want you to buy inventory slots.
Yeah, that shit's clear.
Yeah, that's their way of kind of herding you to it, and they make it difficult or cumbersome to play the game for free. I mean, you can do it, but they do make it a little bit more difficult.
I mean, I'm not hating on them for making money since it's a free-to-play game, but at the same time, I wish they would stick to like convenience and aesthetic items instead of being like.
And you have a value
every
pack
single
too, right?
time you turn your quest in, you're gonna not have enough inventory space. You know.
Yeah, and you have a value pack runner. Yeah, so imagine if you didn't have the value pack running, you would have half of the inventory slots you have now.
Yeah.
So you'd have like 20 inventory slots. It would be freaking ridiculous. Let's see. I'm trying to find a quest. There's a gem that I really, really, really want.
The funny thing is, I don't remember having all that many problems on Archer. I think it's just because I'm starting at max level and already have a bunch of shit in my inventory.
Right. Yeah, and you have the stuff in the inventory, and you have to go back to those and try and figure out where you left off so you can get the inventory slots, which kind of is a little confusing. Especially since Valencia is showing up on the top. It's almost like it's thinking that all the other stuff is completed already. which you should have had to go back to Delia and do all that stuff.
Well, that's my thing. If I skip all that, am I missing out on all those inventory slots?
Yeah. If you don't do the ones now, it's under suggested, the ones that I'm talking about. So if you go to suggested, there's an adventure support inventory expansion. If you do all those, they will give you inventory slots. So, and a lot of those you don't necessarily have to have completed something in front of it. Some of them you do, but some of them you don't have to have completed a quest before it.
Yeah, there's 12 of those. I'll start knowing those once I turn this money in.
Pilot, I'm in count. Of course. Yeah, I would do definitely any of the ones that say adventure support. Not just inventory expansion, but like you've got the boss ones and stuff that may pop up. There's a pet one to get Marum's Squawky. And then the fairy one's in there. I think Nader's band is in there as well. If it says adventure support, you want to definitely do those. And other than that, just focus on like the main quests. Yeah.
Who do I turn the gold bars into?
At your banker, there's an option to what's it called?
I gotta summon my banker or go to an actual.
No. You go to an actual bank, yeah. And there's a thing called currency exchange, and you just sell the gold bars to him. Those used to be more important. Silver used to like take up weight in your inventory, and so you wanted to make sure that like if you had too much silver and you were carrying it with you, you would convert it to gold bars because they weigh less than the bags of silver.
So I'm in Velia now. How do I find a banker?
If you're up at the top, you've got next to the map, you get all those little icons. The one that looks like the little chest, just click storage, and it'll plot a path to the banker or your storage keeper. I call him banker, but I think they call him storage keeper.
Wait a minute here. I went to my bank and I right-clicked on them in my inventory. Now they're all gone, but I don't have any money.
It probably put them in your storage. Look in your so when you sell stuff, down at the bottom there's a place to do a little check mark, and you can either have the money transferred into your storage or into your inventory. So it'd probably put all the money in your storage, and if you want it, then you can either copy or transfer it to your inventory, or you can keep it in your warehouse. Is what I usually do. I only usually keep about 500,000 silver on myself, and then I transfer everything else to the warehouse.
I have 153 million in storage and 135 in.
Yeah, I'd probably transfer the stuff in your storage to the warehouse, because the stuff in storage is only available to you while you're in Velia storage. It's not available to you anywhere else, but if it's in the warehouse, you can always get access to your money.
How do I pull it out of the storage?
So if you're at the warehouse, you click, or if you're at storage, there's a button on the bottom that says warehouse. If you click on warehouse, it'll bring up 2 windows, and then you just transfer it from the storage tab over to the warehouse. If you want to put it in your personal inventory, then you just click on it at the bottom of storage and you can transfer it into your personal inventory.
It just either moves it to my storage or my warehouse. It won't move it into my inventory.
When you're in warehouse, if you click the warehouse button, then no, it's going to move it either from your inventory or from storage into your warehouse, or vice versa. But when you're in the storage by itself, just the storage window, the window on the left is storage, the window on the right is your personal inventory. So if you click on the silver button on the left, it'll transfer it to your personal inventory. The reason I keep all of my silver in the warehouse is so that I can use my warehouse maids and my storage maids to buy me stuff basically anywhere, and they'll deliver it to me anywhere. If you don't have money in your warehouse to buy the stuff, then you can't do that. Having money on your person in the game doesn't really benefit you much, except for a few instances where you may need to repair or pay a NPC, but usually the NPCs want you to pay in a gold bar or something like that.
Some pet food. Hungry bastards. Just an insane, like straight retarded amount of food.
Yes. Especially if you forget to turn them off of fast. They will definitely eat and eat and eat.
In food for my pets is 470,000. Seems ridiculous. Fine, I'm gonna spend freaking million to buy some food that'll last my pets probably a couple hours.
I usually buy them in stacks of 100 and put it in my family inventory, and then it'll last me a few days. It definitely pays you to craft it yourself, but I'm too lazy to do that. I think it's way cheaper to craft your own pet food.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta eat some lunch quick while I'm eat some lunch. I'll be right back in a few minutes.
I'm kind of in and out, doing work and grinding a little bit. Yeah. Hmm. That's the problem when you buy stuff from like resellers. Yeah, but a lot of time Newegg is using resellers too. Right. That shit, I hate that. I want to buy it from somewhere. I got lucky with that processor though. I got it from a scalper and it turned out to be a good one, but it could have gone either way. Yeah, the latency's pretty high on this memory. This one's supposed to be 19, but it's 20 on my system. Right. I think mine's Corsair Vengeance. I mean, it seems fine. I don't really feel the difference. They say that this is Samsung B die, so I could overclock it if I wanted to and get it really. I could leave it at its current clock to get lower latency out of it. But you know, you risk the issue where it won't boot and shit like that, and I just don't feel like dealing with all that. But if I could get if I could get the first number down to like 16 or something, that'd be pretty awesome. But they were saying something about like on my processor, that stuff don't make that big of a difference because of the infinity cache. I mean, it's 4,000 megahertz RAM. Well, I have AMD motherboard and processor, so yeah, but that's a different thing. What you're talking about is like the smart access memory. What I'm talking about is the infinity cache just lets it move data more efficiently between the motherboard, the processor, and the RAM. And they said that 4,000 megahertz is supposed to be the sweet spot.
Yeah, I noticed too for laptops, they don't sell anything above 3,200. Like that's the fastest I could get. I thought for sure I'd be able to find like, 3,600 or something, but. Hmm. Well, the ninja sure makes a bloody mess out of this stuff, doesn't he? Killed a freaking snake down here in Kamasilva because I got knocked off my mount. It's just a bloody smear on the ground. I bet ESO's announcing their next big expansion on the 27th.